Finally, ladies and gentlemen, after a while, we are back for Virtual Formula 2 of Season 2 in 2024. It's been a long while, but we are finally back for round 3, and we are here alongside the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. We are ready for the feature race with 23 laps to come. But before we get into this sprint race, I think I said feature race, I meant sprint race, so apologies. But anyway, before we get into the sprint race, it's time to run you through the starting grid. We've got the two road-ins looking at the front row again with Lawrence Van Hoopen, the rookie, on pole, with Otomo Miato alongside him on the front row. New championship leader Nikola Solov, who has confirmed the winner and been given 4 points from both the sprint and the feature in China after it was being cancelled. He starts in third. And he's got Jack Crawford next to him, starting fourth in the Dams car behind. Zach O'Sullivan, who had a heavy crash to make the last round cancelled in China, he's fifth alongside Dino Beganovic, who starts behind him in sixth place. Then it's Charlie Verts in the other Dams, who's seventh on the grid, and he's got Martinius Stetshorn, who's eighth on the grid in the Invicta. Sophia Flash and Joshua Dirksen complete the top 10 for both races here in Miami. Completing the rest of the grid, we have Gabriele Mini, Nikita Bedrin, Luke Browning, Noel Leon, Arvid Lindblad, Pepe Marti, Enzo Fittipaldi, Paul Aaron, Ollie Gerfer, Leonardo Fornaroli, Christian Mansell, and finally Kian Shields to complete the grid for both races here in Miami. We are ready to get racing, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to return to Virtual F2? We're ready. Let's get into it then. Time for the sprint in Miami. We are ready to go for 5 red lights here in Miami, and the sprint is underway. A super getaway for Lawrence Van Hoopen. No, it wasn't. Rotaro Miata for a superstar, and he's looking to lead into turn 1 as side by side the two roadies go. There might have been a bit of contact between Jack Crawford and Zach O'Sullivan, but it looks like they've got away okay. But it's the two roadies who are still going side by side into the S's. But it's Van Hoopen who hangs on to the lead ahead of Miata. Wow, the roading side by side for the first few corners, and somehow Van Hoopen has kept the lead as O'Sullivan gets through on Solov to take third place. Amazing start for O'Sullivan, but Van Hoopen has got an even better start along with Miata. Miata though still following him down this back straight, and is Miata close enough to make a move on Van Hoopen? He's going to go for it into turn 12. Can Matteo Miata take the lead? And this time from Lawrence Van Hoopen, the roadings are side by side again. And can Miata get past? No! Van Hoopen hangs on to the lead on the first lap of 23. On board with Zach O'Sullivan, who's lining up a move on Matteo Miata, and he goes for it. Down the inside, he loves overtaking there, as he did on the last lap, and through goes Zach O'Sullivan to chase down Lawrence Van Hoopen as he moves up to second place. It's getting very tight for the lead once again, as this might be a move. Here goes Zach O'Sullivan to the inside of turn 17, and he's got the move done. Or has he? Because Van Hoopen's going to come back at him. Side by side, the Rodin and the ART go. Sauber versus Williams. ART versus Rodin. Can O'Sullivan get back on the inside and snatch the lead back from Van Hoopen? Van Hoopen's trying to get on the inside, but now O'Sullivan gets the lead and he hangs on to it. Zach O'Sullivan from 5th on the grid leads on lap 4. Boo! Oh my god, engine failure. Oh dear. Luke Browning has got an engine issue in his Williams liveried MP, and sadly for the Brits, he is out of the race. What a shame for Luke Browning. Oh, and that's another problem for an Orange 3 car, and it's Ollie Gerfer. And both MPs are retiring from this race. First it was Luke Browning, now it's Ollie Gerfer. Disaster for MP Motorsport as they see both of their drivers retiring from the race. Huge disaster down at MP. Boop, mate. The engine's gone. I can't believe it. Oh, look at that round the outside. There goes Beganovic on Crawford. This is for 5th place. Can the Swede get past the American? This will be bold. It is bold from Dino Beganovic. And the Super Swede gets past the American. Up into 5th place goes Dino Beganovic. Zach O'Sullivan's just leading away by a bold margin, and round goes Lawrence Van Hoopen. He's spun and he's holding up a huge number of cars, and that's a red flag. We got a red flag, and this has really changed everything now. Let's watch this replay on board with Lawrence Van Hoopen, and he just lost it under traction. Boom! Mate, what was that? I just lost it under traction, mate. Time for take 2 with 4 laps to go, and through and out. The lights go. Out go Zach O'Sullivan into the lead, and down the inside again goes Miata and Van Hoopen, and wheel to wheel also goes Nikola Solov and Dino Beganovic in the battle for 5th. Who's going to win this battle between the two rookies? Can Beganovic get through on Solov? So both sides they go, and the Swedish driver gets past the Bulgarian. Beganovic up to 4th, Solov down to 5th, but it's Zach O'Sullivan who's got the restart done nicely. He had a massive crash to cancel the last round in China, but he's come back to Virtual 2, and he comes to Miami to come back to winning ways. As for the 2nd time this season, and for the 4th time in his career, it's Zach O'Sullivan who wins it again in Virtual Formula 2. He takes the sprint in Miami. An outstanding drive from O'Sullivan as he keeps himself in a title charge. He wins again as he takes the Miami sprint. What a drive. Yes, Zach, you won it, mate. Good job. Yes, boys, come on. Come on! Woo! Nice one. And with the fastest lap as well, it's Zach O'Sullivan who comes home to take the glory ahead of Lawrence Van Hoopen by 3.3 seconds, and Matteo Miata who completes the podium. Dino Beganovic, great drive for him. He finishes in 4th ahead of Nikola Solov in 5th. Jack Crawford, Charlie Burtz and Sophia Flörsch complete the points here in the sprint at the Hard Rock Stadium, and it means that in the championship it's a 10-point lead for Nikola Solov ahead of Zach O'Sullivan. ART 1-2 in the driver's standings, and they still lead the team's championship by 20 points from Rodin. Kramer are there as well, just 39 points away. It's anyone's game until we get to Abu Dhabi. But that has been the sprint race here in Miami. We hope you guys enjoyed our return to Virtual Formula 2, and we will be back tomorrow for the feature race. Hope you can join us then here in Miami when Virtual Formula 2 returns.